What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Rochelle and I'm back with another video. I am Rochelle. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I am here to share with you guys my weekly budget on how we plan to spend our money for the week of January 19th. If that's something you want to see, then definitely stick around. Okay, so first off, let's dive right in. If you are looking for content to motivate you in your debt payoff journey, then this might be the video for you. So first off, let's go inside of my income planner and let's look at all of our income sources for the week. First off, we have my husband's W-2 income. He definitely had an extra holiday plus some overtime, so we love to see it. So instead of the $3,300 we thought he was going to bring in, he brought in $4,054 and change. Thank you to my YouTube subscribers and all my viewers who tune in. We are back getting our YouTube check on a monthly basis again. I appreciate everyone who, even when I did not meet the $100 minimum threshold, y'all still show up and I always have my watch hours. So you guys are viewing my old content when I'm not posting new stuff. And then when I do drop a new video, you guys are tuning in. Thank you to my OGs, my new people. Let's do better with our money in 2025. Okay, so I met that minimum, and in fact I got a little extra. I got $158.88. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't take that lightly at all, and my goal is to just stay consistent. So next is my sister locks income. I thought I would make about $1,000. I ended up doing an establishment. I do sister locks, y'all, and also micro locks. And so I ended up bringing in $2,357 and change. So love to see that. I did not have any income from my budget shop hit my bank account this week, but that's okay. Maybe next week. RochelleAdamson.com if you want any of the products that you see on camera. Then I had a $500 buffer in our bill account, just in case something clears that I don't remember. And I ended up spending $100 of it, so it's down to $400. So we'll see what that was. And then I had some income from my virtual assistant work that I do. And so I made $600 instead of the normal $500 from that client. Then I also had some miscellaneous income of $49.50. That was just some refund on some testing materials. We homeschool our daughter. So if you add all that up, you get, plus the buffer, you get $7,620.50. So let's see how we spent it. If you know, you know. If you don't, let me just share really quickly. We are trying to pay down our debt as quickly as possible while also contributing a trickle amount to our savings in an effort to grow our savings over time, grow our sinking funds over time, and lower our debt as quickly as possible. So that is why you will see most of our income go into debt. First off, we said we would save $100 and did. We had no plans to invest, but I did end up sending about $26.76 to my investments. I'm gonna just start doing that from time to time because I don't really pay myself a W-2. So like I bring in this income every week, but I'm like, you know what? I need to start carving out, and doing something with a little bit of this money other than paying down debt, because I don't want to get in the same predicament as I did last time. We were paying down debt so quickly, we became debt free, but then we did not have other processes in place. We weren't investing, we weren't making sure our savings was built big enough to handle real expenses. We weren't cushioning our sinking funds. So New us. So $126.76 to savings. I look forward to saving more next week. Now let's talk about debt. 2% went to savings, but 47% of our income this week went to debt. So our HELOC got the usual payment. It's usually around $1,000 a month. My business credit cards, first off, this is for my virtual work and my RA business, my budget shop. It had $148 that was due. I paid that. My sister locks credit card, I had some expenses from the previous week that totaled about $250, so I paid that. Then these are personal credit cards. And I thought I was going to send about $25.53 to them, but I ended up not having to because either I paid it already or just whatever. The minimums weren't as high. And so it came to $1,521. This always scares me when I see a huge gap because I'm always like, okay, what credit card did I forget to pay? Like, what am I not? So I was like, I took an extra hour before recording this video just to make sure I'm not missing anything. It's kind of scary, but I think it's just due to the fact that I'm starting to pay more attention to my money And your girl is knocking debt out week by week. Like this is why I love coming in and checking in with y'all weekly versus monthly, because I do feel like the needle moves a little quicker. So boom, $35.79 and change to debt. I had one comment. Thank you for always commenting. Somebody said with the level of money that we make, we shouldn't be worried about change. And I love that she said that, because I always hated counting change. Even when I have like my Keep the Change Savings Challenge, I'm always trying to quickly convert it to dollars. But the only reason I still have to include this exact numbers is because I just love looking at our progress over time. I like having exact budgets matching my written versus my electronic budget. It just was getting too much when I tried to use whole numbers. Now, if there is a week where I don't have any change, I am not including it, but I tried. I'm trying to do it. I love the advice. Any other tips? Share them. Budgeted $14.50 to set to the side for rent next month. I ended up increasing it to $16.25 because I already saw that we have an AC bill. So in addition to rent and electricity bill, we also pay an AC bill because it is just separate from the electric bill for whatever reason. And we lost our minds. We lost our minds in the last 30 days. It was extremely high, and it's off right now. It's off. We will be using the windows. I paid my team out. I thought I would pay $650. I ended up paying $610.88. Thank you to my hardworking team. They are so patient with me. My $500 buffer that I thought I had, it ended up being $400, but I ended up spending $100 on a gift. And then another $100 I sent to Micah, because sometimes he will pay for things for the house and use his personal money. And so I went to our separate account that we have for just everyday spending, and I noticed that it was a lot of things weren't there. And I'm like, where are these transactions that total like almost $100? I know we've been out. And he was like, oh yeah, I paid for it with my card. So I wanted to go ahead and make things right with him, because he is so good with giving me free reign with this budget. So I want to make sure that he gets his money back. So our buffer is now down to $300 in our bills account, which is fine. It's almost the end of the month, so it's cool. So totaling, including the buffer, is $25.35 and change to the bills. Next up is our spending, which totaled $928.18. Micah got his usual $200 that he gets every time he gets a W-2. We sent $175 to family for whatever reason. It's just the way we support our family, our extended family. I didn't have any miscellaneous spending this week. Well, this payday. We did gift $100 to someone in need. We spent $253.18 on, which was the last of our payments for our marathon. Why do marathons cost so much? So the three of us are doing a 10K and a half marathon. And so we bundled it. So basically 6 tickets came to just over $500. Disgusting. We in Hawaii, I feel like, I don't know. I guess we're paying the volunteers. I don't know. This is my first marathon. I've watched a ton of content. I have a ton of clients and friends who do marathons. And so I'm excited to just do something healthy, which was our goal for last year that we didn't really focus on. This year we are. So that's that. Spending. I did not plan on sending any money to our spend account, but I ended up sending $200 because y'all, everything, we are just buying like water filters and just all the stuff that kind of happens every few months is just all hitting this month. And I'm just like, you know what, let me just go ahead and pad the account. I do still have some cash left over, so I'll share with you guys that because all January, I am trying to use up the cash that we had left over from our travel in November and December. So just in an effort to keep our food bill down. So if you don't see high food expenses or, included in our budget, that's why we're using cash for a lot of it. Okay, sinking funds. I sent $250 to my tax sinking fund for my sister-in-law's income. It should be more, but every time I do my taxes, like I'm in the middle of working that out with my taxes, I don't really see the need to put more to the side. So either we're doing a good job, I'm home-based, so maybe we're doing a good job of showing where we spend all year so that I don't have to pay as much. I don't know. But I'll cross that bridge when I get there. If it's more, then I'll start setting aside more. And then $200 for today's cash stuff. And so if you add all of this up, you get $76.20 and change. I went over my weekly summary already off camera just to make sure my numbers were numbering. And that is my budget for the week. Now, can we talk about this money? This money. Okay, boom. Let's start with the savings challenges first, just because. So So first up is Savopoly. We are working with $200 this week. Let's make it cute. Let's turn it all the same way. My husband is jamming out in the other room. I keep trying to turn the speakers down slightly without him noticing. And it's just not, he keeps, I think, turning it back up. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, whoops, 160, 180, $200. The rest of this money here is just my bank. If you watched any of my old content, I used to do that all the time because going to the ATM or going to the counter, you know, it's not always getting me the exact denominations I need. So let's roll this die and let's see what we are doing. So we left off here. So let's see what we roll. Okay, we rolled a 3. 1, 2, 3. So let me erase this. So we can save $30 this week with Savopoly. I'm gonna stop there. Let's do some change. This is again why I love it. 10, 15, whoops, 20. Okay, and then there's the 30. Boom. So I finally switched over my envelopes because I wasn't ready for y'all last week. I'm ready this time, y'all. I'm ready. Look at your girl. I am doing the Boss Savings Challenges where I'm trying to save $10,000 by the end of this year. Savopoly is my favorite savings challenge, so I'm starting with that one first. Let's see how much we have so far. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, $85. This is only my second time playing Savopoly this year. So if we are trying to save at least $750, divide that by 12, I need to be saving at least $62.50 per month. So we are already doing that. So we're doing pretty good. Okay, that's Savopoly. Let's go ahead and shade in. I rolled a 3. Let me see. I don't think I have anything low enough. Oh, where's my highlighter? You know what? I'm so crazy. I'm supposed to be doing shading in the numbers. 30. We 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10. No, not that one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I need a shorter one. Y'all know me. Always lost. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This is 29. This is close enough. Boom. I love Savopoly though. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so that is for Savopoly. Now the other savings challenge that we are doing this month is our monthly savings challenge, Staycation January. So for this week, let's do, how about we do, I have a choice. Let's do the $20 one. Let's go for easy. So fork and spoon. So I have one more week left. So my goal is to really hit this hard for the end of January. We'll see if I can make that happen. My goal really is to save $300 this month. And this is a hefty goal, especially since we did not hit it hard at the beginning of the month, but that's okay. I hope you guys can see. So if we add that 20 to what we already have, we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. That means I need to contribute $200 to this savings challenge next week in order to catch up. So what I might do is, instead of playing Savopoly one more time this month, I might do the monthly savings challenge, because the monthly savings challenge is always where I'm going to start first. So that is our savings challenges for the week inside of our Boss Savings Challenges book. Now let's talk about some essentials. These are my my sinking funds rather, for the things that I know are going to come up. So first off, beauty, I'm going to skip because I don't have any plans to do any beauty things. I got my nails. They look kind of hard. They look kind of hard, but my pedicure looks amazing. I let my nails dictate, my feet dictate when my nails get done. And I aim for every 4 to 6 weeks. I try to really make it stretch. Gifts. Let's see. Do we have any plans to give any gifts? I'll just add a 5. 20, 25, 30, 35, because it usually happens like May, June. I get hit hard with like all the graduates. Guests, I don't plan on having any guests for the year 2025, but we shall see. We shall see. Health is going to get $20, so it now has $40. So that's that. House and hygiene, we're going to keep adding to. It's getting another $20. It now has $60. We are getting low on paper goods, so I want to just start getting ready for that. I feel like we're more than halfway through our supply. Phone bill is going to be coming up for one user. We pay our Mint Mobile bill once a year for all 4 users, and actually it's 5 of us now. And so I want to make sure that I am ready for February. So we're going to go ahead and add $40 to this. So that'll now give us 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210. I'm going to skip myself because I really just don't even need anything right now. Self-care, I do want to contribute to maybe next week because we haven't gotten massages in a very long time. Tech, I don't have anything to extra contribute this week. So we're going to skip right to Tesla and we're going to add our 20. Usually I add 50 every time, but maybe next week. The goal is to just be consistent and add something because something is always coming up with car repairs. And I'm done with like playing the catch up game. I used to be really good and really intentional about saving money in the year. I think it was like 2021, 2022. I would keep $1,000 minimum for like car expenses. And I really want to get back to that. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250. So 250, y'all, we are 25% there, okay? I don't really ever add the things on the back. And people ask me all the time, my envelopes are from Conversation. So check her out on Etsy if you want to get you something. Now, we still have $45 left, y'all. And that is going to go to, well, before I do that, share what that's going to go to. Let me do a quick everyday carry wallet check-in and share with you how much cash I have left over from the previous week. So the food category has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 150, 160. So we still have $160 for groceries, and then we have the $200 for spending electronically. So that should definitely hold us for the rest of the month. Next up is Row. I have $20 left. And then, yes, I'm recording, boo. Next up is Tips. And Tips has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, $13. So that's good. Haven't really went out to, I think I did tip somebody when we got burgers the other day. And Miscellaneous has 20, 30, $40. So y'all, I am just holding on to this money. I am in the zone, y'all. I am feeling like we are doing really good. We're being really intentional with our purchases. And we're just trying to increase our income. I feel like we've been doing really good week by week, just increasing our income. I would like a really strong finish for the month of January. I feel like, you know, technically January is over, but we have 5 full days left in a month and I really want to make it count. Okay, so this is our vacation / travel sinking funds. And so I like to build these up in anticipation of future travel. And I know people have all their thoughts on why we shouldn't be traveling while we're paying down debt. But the fact of the matter is, I don't like that glare, we still travel. So this is the beauty of having your own YouTube channel. And, you know, it's hard being transparent, but it's also, I'm woman enough to say, so what, to how you feel. We live in Hawaii and we are going to visit our parents and we're going to have fun every once in a while, once a year, twice a year. And if we can do that and cash flow it, that is a win for us. So anyway, I have $45. Flights were already taken care of for the next 2 trips we have planned. We have 2 small trips. We paid for those with points. So happy. So I'm not going to contribute to flight this time. Hotel is already been paid for cash in the year 2024. And the other is a business trip. So it's already been paid for also. So I'm really excited that we don't have the 2 major expenses, flight and hotel. Crazy. Eating out, we will do a lot of that. So I'm going to go ahead and add $25 to that. And then lastly, transport. We will be definitely taking Ubers. We won't have a car. And we will do a lot of walking. So the $20 will get us started in the transport department. So that is my budget and cash stuffing for the week, y'all. Straight to it. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know what you are planning to do with your money this week to win with your money. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, you know what it is. Peace, love, and budgets.